Donnaleigh. I'm going to be going through a 9-card spread that I actually just put into pairs. I like to put random houses behind them. It adds some interesting information. And I love to read. I love to listen to audiobooks. I currently am finishing up The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which starts off really, really slow. But once you're about maybe 45% through, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo enters and it starts to pick up at breakneck speed and gets really crazy. So I put down card spreads for the novels and books and biographies, whatever it is I'm reading. I like to put down card spreads if there's a story involved. I like to do it in the beginning so I can get a prediction of what's to happen. Helps me to get better in my forecasts. And it also gives you situations you may not see in your regular everyday life, but that your clients may come to you asking about. So what I did is I used the Lenormand Revolution by Carrie, and the first card down was a snake, and I had to laugh because it looked to me just like a dragon tattoo that goes over her shoulder. And so I'm going to go through these cards. They're a little hard to see from far away, so I'm going to pull them up towards you. But basically all I did was put down 9 cards. In the same deck I have cards underneath them, and you watch them interact just like houses. So the center card is kind of the crux of the story, the theme, and I had to laugh because I got Book and Sight, which is about hacking into stories, computers. This whole book is about a hacker. So she is getting information, hacking into secrets, opening up. The book is open here, opening up secrets and hidden knowledge. Right here to the right of her was also messages that are blocked, so people who can't get into those messages go to her. She also happens to be a girl who has Asperger's-like symptoms. They never really say that in the book that she specifically has it, but it seems that many of her traits are like that, which is very literal, childlike, and yet she's a brilliant woman. But the whole childlike essence of her is very obvious, but also her childhood. And if you take this and unite it, boom, boom, up here. This is a really important set of cards because her burden is really being understood. This is truth and honesty, and really having the burden of trying to prove herself. And that has to do with something that happens through her whole childhood. It's really a burden to her. But her kind of savant type skills, her brilliance is in hacking into where other people can't. Other things I see in this is if we take this as actually a physical description, it's the dragon tattoo, and of course she has like bicolored everything. She's very kind of punk, but she also, this is about a troublesome story that starts in one, they kind of investigate one thing and then whoo, takes a real side turn. So this kind of describes the story very, very well, and it is about trouble. It's about trouble, it's about murder that happened years ago. They have books that they go back to and reference. Up here, this 2 set of cards is really important. So we've got Fish and Anchor and House and Tower. This is about a very wealthy fish and secure family. They've been around forever, but to keep it secure, what do? It is a family business, House Tower. This is corporation, this is family and people close to you. Only members of the family are allowed on this corporation board. It's a very tight thing. They're all in it together, all invested in it, and that is a really important part of the story as well. Down here we have the Ring and the Birds. This is what she is hired for, contracts for communication, for learning. And also her and the male main character, this is what they do. They set up an alliance together to learn about communication and figure it out together. There's her strength on the internet with the bear and the stars and her. So what you can then do on your own is when you have these is do 3 card readings this way. So Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, a trouble, a situation that splits, has to do with difficulties with someone being honest, and this is true, and so an alliance is set up to communicate. If you take it down this way, you got the secure family. They're hacked into, and secrets are hacked into through her knowledge on the internet and just looking things up. Up here we have the family alliance, family business, messages that have been kind of stuck for 40 years. These things were stuck and not looked into. Then the girl enters. She is the secret to open it up. So the childlike woman. This is also about something that happened to a girl who was about 14, 13 is right there, 14 years old. And so the two of them have this relationship. She tries to find out about this missing person. Up here, the dragon tattoo, hacks. There she is. These 3 cards describe her. If you go up this way, communication alliance set up to hack into the family corporation. See up diagonal. If you look at it this way, girl with the dragon tattoo, involved with the family alliance, with the family corporation. Over here, the burdensome, finding the burden of truth. So she's actually doing finding the burden of truth by hacking and getting messages that are blocked. Down here, setting up a communication alliance through the strength of the internet through this woman. Then you can start doing things like knighting, you know, and finding more information about it. If you want to find out, it's the same thing here. You've got the internet knighted over here, the family business. And you can have a little fun with it. Go through the corners, see where that takes you. But take the books that you read, and you may want to do the same thing. And you'll learn a little bit more about some really unusual circumstances that you may not find in your daily draws, because we don't have those real extreme type situations. So that's it. I hope this was helpful.